Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany, and I have an unboxing video. Oh, this is heavy. Unboxing video today. A lovely Tarot Tribe member sent me this very big gift. So I've actually opened it, just cut open the box because there was a fight. But me and my scissors won. And I was trying really hard not to cut the actual decks inside. So let's have a look at what has been sent my way. Okay, the first one is the Tarot of the Secret Forest. Now, I don't have any of these decks. I know, hard to believe that I actually have, that I don't have decks. So thank you so much to the lovely, lovely Tarot Tribe member who sent me these decks. I got like so excited. I didn't say thank you properly. So thank you very much for sending me this lovely gift. I'm like an excitable kid, honestly, I am. It was very touching that you thought of me and that you sent them to me because, you know, that's a thing. It's a big thing. So I'm going to run through a few. I'm assuming it's like the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. The backs are a little bit Queen of Swords. Oh, the backs are the sketches. That's different. Queen of Swords. And like reading with that must be weird. Because you'll be like laying out the spread and be like, I know what's coming. That was pretty. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Interesting though. I can see why you struggled with this though, and why you chose to Death. Well, I'm going to give the Hanged, Fairy or Hangman Justice. I'm going to give this a go. We'll see how we go with it. Because I quite like the idea of the images. I'm just not sure how I'd feel about the backings. Interesting deck. So that's the first one. Honestly, this is like Christmas, kids, or Yule for us pagan types, although I do celebrate both. Next one, Fairy Lights Tarot, another Lo Scarabeo deck. Back. So both of these Lo Scarabeo decks have the very Lo Scarabeo Eight of Cups, cardstock, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles. They have a very similar feel, these two. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords. I feel like these two decks, the Hermit, well, the backing isn't the sketches this time, may work kind of the same way in regards to the Major Arcana. Looks really gorgeous and the actual court cards look pretty cool, but I'm not sure about the Minor Arcana, so I'll have to give that a go too. They also feel very springy, or spring decks, or summer decks, so it was good timing. Close. Sorry, the Virgo rising in me is like, I will not put this down until it closes. Does anyone else struggle with that? I usually put the little white book at the back of the box when I'm closing it off, because then when you try to clip the box lip into the thing, it gets stuck on it. That really irks me. The Pagan Tarot. Here's the next one. Big box set. Oh, she even gave me the pouch. You could have so kept the pouch. I would have understood if you kept the pouch. But that was very sweet. I may get rid of the box. That's the back. Doesn't look like it's even been really used, lovely. You'll have to let me know, because it's all in order and it's all still packed up. You were just like, nah. So as you can see, it's very kind of modern, pagan depictions. Another low Scarabeo deck. I'm not going to go through all of them because I've got another 2 decks to go through too. Yes, the modern pagan does work on computers, I guess. So it shows, you know, some of the things like initiation, more about initiations, the prep of initiation, working in the mundane world, shadow work. So yeah, and then when you get to the minor arcana, then it has elementals as the pages, novices as the knights, initiates as the queens, and elders as the kings. And as you can see, they're not gender specific, which is kind of cool. Although I think the pentacles and the let's see, the pentacles and the cups have got women, and the wands, yeah, and the swords will have gentlemen. I'm actually I'm working on a series at the moment about that. Oops, I dropped the box. I have to pick that up later. I have very limited space where I am. If people wonder why I keep dropping things, I have very limited space. So that's why I keep dropping things. I don't mean to. I'm not that, well, I am a little bit clumsy, but not that clumsy. All right, the last 2. It's going to be interesting to see if I like these last 2. The Myth and Mermaids, Oracle of the Water by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and I have her Vampires one, and that was actually given to me by the same lovely lady, so obviously this person is not into the Jasmine Beckett artwork. So Blue Angel Publishing. I'm going to be working with mermaid energy in the summer. I've got lots of mermaid decks coming up that I want to work with. So some of the cards are landscape and some of the portrait. I know that does throw people. Her artwork is very bold though. It's very, and a lot of people really like it. It's very, very popular. I know the Fairy Tale Oracle with Lucy Cavendish is going to be out in May. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. Oh, I like that card. Big Blue Whale. Oh, I like that too. I'm really into mermaids. Like if you've ever watched some of my videos, I talk about how I wanted to be a marine biologist and how I've swum with dolphins and seals and sharks and whale sharks and turtles and rays and fishies galore and penguins, and it's my thing. So I really love mermaids. So I'm going to be working with them in summer. Now the last one will probably be the one that I'm feeling probably the most polarized about, which is a Beautiful Creatures Tarot by J.R. Riviera and another Jasmine one. I mean, this is a sturdy box. This is beautifully presented. I mean, Schiffer Publishing just does the most amazing job. I tell you, if my decks were ever to be published by a publishing house, I would like Blue Angel or Schiffer. So I just think they do an amazing job. And the only reason I'm saying is I'm not sure about this deck is because I'm not sure about how a lot of the artwork wasn't conceptualized as a tarot deck. It was artwork that has been created and then was put into a tarot, put into the tarot's format and not the other way around. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to connect with it. That's all. So it's very glossy, but nice size. So bigger than, so the size, if you have the Star Child Tarot, it's the same size. It's the Eight of Waters. So these are all out of order, and I'm not going to do it. I'll have to work with them and do a review of it when I've actually had a chance to work with them. This is the story of my life. Let's see if I can get some different. We have Earths. So I'm just not sure if, like, Seven of Pentacles, I'm just not sure if that. But then, you know, this probably has its own system, and I'll have to check that out with the book and see how I feel about it. And you can tell, hey, like, you can tell which some of them are her early work, because I love Jasmine. And you can tell which are her later work. So there's also that progression of her artistic kind of like, I don't know, fingerprint and her evolution as an artist. So I'm just going to have to, yeah. It may not be for me, we'll have to see. But it's a nice big book. I'm looking forward to reading it. So that's the amazing, right? Am I spoiled? Totally spoiled. Far out. Deck haul that I got given by a tribe member. And if I don't vibe with any of them, I may pass some of them on. So once I've spent some time with them, I need to figure out a way to like spend more time with decks, because I seem to really love some and then I kind of like flip-flop around, and then I like some of them I work through with years, even though I do readings every day. So I tried doing a schedule, but the Gemini in me was just like, nah, no, that ain't gonna work for you, because I was like, oh, I need to do this today, and I was like, oh no, my intuitive flow is just gone. So all right, loves, well, that's been my video for today. If you liked this channel, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And I always like have a chit chat about tarot and oracle things. And thank you so much for watching.